my name is Mr. Collins. Alright? I'm from East Cleveland. I went to Shaw. All of that stuff. I used to be doing art, stuff like that. My grades wasn't too good. I was used to getting in trouble, all of that stuff. I had some bad influences in my life and all of that stuff. But I was always interested in art. So after I left high school, I went to Akron U University. So what you're seeing right now is called speed art. It's sped up so you can see the process from start to finish. All right, some fundamentals and some principles. So a lot of stuff that Sam teaches you guys about color concepts goes along with this too. Foreground color, background color, placement, typography, stuff like that. So what I go over is the fundamentals on how to get this stuff done. All right? So you don't have to wait till you're a graduate. You don't have to wait till you graduate from college and get a job and all of that good stuff. You can start making money right now. I had a young student that was working with me. He did a contest for a CD cover. He made $40. So I don't only talk about like just designing stuff. We talk about YouTube channels. I talk about marketing. I talk about how to integrate all of this stuff into your Facebook, Instagram, whatever you got. Two levels of graphic design. You got print graphic design and you got interactive graphic design. So it's not only just doing layouts, posters, designs, and stuff like that. It's also interactive. So the icons on your phone, somebody designed that. The website that you go to, when it snaps into your phone, when it snaps into it adjusts to your tablet and all this stuff. Somebody designed that. Anything, when you look at road signs to get to here, to get to there, when you go to the zoo, and it's a map, and it's got little icons on that, somebody designed that. So giving you guys the opportunity to start now, and by the time you get my age, you will be one of the top designers in the world. I'm trying to get little guys like you to start companies. I want to turn you guys into creative thinkers, okay? So when I'm not here, when he's not here, you still on YouTube looking up this stuff, okay? Not looking up how to do the quan and the nene and all of this stuff. So, when you have thoughts, it's a process. The process is sketching your ideas and then coming and making a mock-up. And then once you do the mock-up, you print it and get it done. Question?
Don't Nike do that to their shirts?
Yes.
And then they print it?
Yes. Nike, everybody. That's on a professional level. But look, when you guys start now and promote yourself, look, the days of when I was growing up, you had to have a resume. And on that resume, you sent your skills and the stuff that you needed to do to a company. Them days is over. The companies right now is looking at your Instagram, looking on your social networks and seeing what you up to. If you're on there smoking weed, if you're on there cussing, if you're on there acting all crazy, you're not going to be able to be one of the top guys that work at Nike. Do that make sense? That's called social responsibility. So all of this stuff is your track record on what you do. When you go to my Facebook right now, write my name down, take a look at it. Jamal Collins. I don't have anything on there I'm ashamed of. I'm on there with pictures of the kids. I'm on there talking about what you guys are doing. I don't have Instagram yet. I'm working on that. When I do my Instagram, I'm going to do something with the whole group. Okay? So it's going to be a company, and the company name, you guys are going to represent that company. All right? Any questions?
But so we'll be able to do like that stuff on everything.
Yeah.
But can you print our shirts out and stuff?
It's a process, yes. But look, let me tell you something. Okay? I'll tell you some of the stuff that we've done this fall. We started in June. All right, we did like 9 weeks in June. We went on 2 field trips. We went to a place called Ilty. Ilty is a guy who runs his own company. He does a clothing line. If you want to write that down, you could take a look at it. It's ILTHY, Ilty, okay? We went to talk to him, and he went over some of the process, okay? We went to the Q. We sat down with the design team for the Q. One of the designers does the web design for the calves. Another one does the print, okay? The kids was able to connect with these professionals. You can email them. They got their number. They got their names and all of that stuff. So this is a way of networking. Who knows what networking is? What's networking?
Is that similar to network?
Right. Why is this important?
Networking is important because
It's introducing you to people. It's giving you options to do stuff. So one day you might want to work for the Cavs. One day you might want to work for the Lakers, whoever it is. Maybe you want to work for Nike, designing shoes, okay? So it's something called product development. Product development is, he's on his phone. You showing him something related to what we're talking about? Let me see. There you go. Boom. That's what I like. You know what I'm saying? I like for y'all to do that. I want y'all to be raising y'all creativity level. He's looking it up on his phone. He's interested. That's what I'm talking about. The way I work is not really structured like a class. I want y'all to have your own individuals. I want y'all to be your own individuals. You know what I'm saying? So he started out just like you. All those concepts, all that stuff is what I'm going to teach you guys. So look, I want this to be like, this is important. Now listen up real quick. This is important. You can learn from looking at stuff. You can learn from practicing. But I want part of it to be instinctual with you guys. So, listen. This is important. This is important. I want this to be instinctual for you guys. So what you're following on your phone, what you're looking up on YouTube is designers. It's how to use Photoshop. It's how to integrate. I want you to integrate this stuff into your bloodstream. I want you to download it in your brain. What does that mean? I want you to download this into your brain. You. I'm picking on Keith. You. Download this into your brain. What do I mean by that? Right. So you guys know what download means. It means that you're grabbing some information that's downloaded into your computer, right? Well, your brain is like a computer, right? So the stuff that you look at, the stuff that you see, the stuff that you listen to is downloaded in your brain. Does that make sense? Okay, so if I'm listening to Chief Keef all day, what's downloaded into my brain? Right. If I'm listening to Eric Smith, how Google works, what's downloaded in my brain? How Google works. Eric Smith talks about how Google works. So if I'm listening to an audio book on how Google works, what's downloaded in my brain?
How Google works.
Exactly. Okay, so look, this is important. All right, I want to talk about two types of things. Talking about bringing you guys your worth it factor up, your deserve it factor. Just because you look good, just because you got nice shoes, just because you got nice jeans, does not mean you deserve anything. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to work hard at this. Now look, this is called vector art. Okay, this is another program in Illustrator. Okay, Illustrator, I'm kind of jumping around, excuse me, but Illustrator and Photoshop, they're in the same family, but you get a different photo. In Photoshop, you manipulate photos. Right now, he's just making shapes. And some of the stuff that Sam shows you guys, the principles of shapes, colors, and all that stuff, all relate. So really, when I got to this level, I had to take painting. I had to take photography. I did film. I did 3D. All of this stuff comes into play with that. But what did I say?
You said you have to learn art, 3D, and they have to all come into it.
Right. So all of this stuff is important. You can't really jump around and say, well, I don't like math. Raise your hand in here who don't like math. Good job. Okay, you don't like math. Who don't like math? Raise your hand. Kinda. Okay. I know you don't like math, but you like money, right? All right. So if you like money, math, you need to learn how to count. So if I put $1 million in your bank, you can't count. You don't know if you got $1 million in there, right? Okay. Well, math is important. All right, all this stuff is related. Okay? Well, my point about the painting and all of this stuff is, and the money and all of this stuff, a little bit of everything you learn is important. Pass that book around. You hogging it. I'm just messing with you. Did you like it? All right. So I don't want to hold you guys too long. Any questions? Go ahead. Any questions?
Pretty cool.
Okay, it is cool.